Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Happy the Mage. We are on Thunderstrike EU, the anniversary realms, and I hope you're doing all very well today. If you want to join us here and join Honor Bound, head over to Thunderstrike on the Alliance side. Obviously, give anyone a whisper. As long as they are a member, they should be able to invite. But I'll either be on Happy or MIDI. But yeah, any of the officers, even members, can invite as well. I hope you're all doing super well. I think I've just asked that, but yeah. It is early morning. Had a really good night's sleep, and it doesn't often happen that I wake up feeling quite refreshed and I think, oh, I'll get up. Well, I just couldn't get back to sleep either, so I thought, you know what, I'll get up and I will do a little bit of happy action. Hope you've been good. I had a big wild day yesterday with Kirsty. We were playing our characters, Midi the Warlock and Maito the Rogue. We did Dead Mines a few times, and it was a lot of fun. So haven't played Happy since that last episode. Was that Thursday or Friday? But it's been quite busy. Friday I couldn't record anything in the evening because I went to a gig in Manchester, which is a city near us, to see a band called Addons, who I've seen, I think, 3 or 4 times now. I'm trying to think, maybe 4? And it was excellent. Me and Kirst and a few of Kirsty's colleagues went, and it was fantastic. They're always great. Not everybody's cup of tea, I imagine, but I just, yeah, I love them, and they're a different beast live. They're just incredible. So, had a lot of fun with that, and then yesterday, what did we do? We did some Christmas shopping and things like that, and then we just chilled. The weather on the west coast of the UK, where we are at the moment, is awful. We haven't had it as bad as some areas, like further down the coast. But like it's pretty horrible and rainy and scary out. I think if you were to put it in perspective of like awful weather events in the past few months, you know, it's probably nothing. But you know, it has been somewhat dangerous. You know, some people have died, and there's been a lot of damage, and a lot of people are without power. So, fingers crossed that it passes soon. And if you are in it, I know there's a few guild members who are in it, please stay safe out there. So yeah, we've been staying in and keeping warm and stuff like that, so it was a perfect day for some cozy WoW. We had a good old time. I still can't get Mage Royal, which is very frustrating. And Omega pointed out that I haven't been skinning again, which is very true. So let's get back on that, shall we? These are actually grey, but we are going to keep doing them because I think we've got this. Yeah. The quests are green, so we may as well get this done. Why not, eh? Nice bit of damage output here. I've got to say, compared to playing the Warlock when I did Dead Mines... Sorry, excuse me one moment. Sorry, I haven't been up very long. My voice is a little hoarse. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah. compared to like the mage and the warlock, comparing both of them, I really think I prefer the mage in dungeons. Like the warlock was fun, but I just felt like I can do more on Happi. You know, the being able to sheep and frost nova and control the battlefield a bit more. Like I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing on the warlock as well. Don't get it twisted, but yeah, there was something about those runs on Happi that were a lot of fun. We are getting some crazy spawns here. Some lovely leather. Probably going to record some Pokemon Renegade after this. Thank you for the initial support on the first few episodes. It has been lovely. I really appreciate it. I've fallen down a Pokemon rabbit hole. I think I'm going to really... I don't know, I get into these like phases with games, and like once it clicks, like it just doesn't stop. And like I've been thinking like, well, you know, I'm already thinking of like in my private time playing Fire Red again, but like doing the whole thing, you know, all the Sevi Isles, all the post-game stuff, trying to complete that game as much as you can on one cartridge. Kirsty's sister, who I now consider my sister, we're super close. She is, for Christmas, she's getting me one of those, you know, those new sort of modern handhelds where you can customize what's on it. And I asked for like a cheap like budget one at first, but she's pushed the boat out a little bit for me, which is really kind. Charlie doesn't. She doesn't watch these, but I will still give my gratitude. She's, you know, the one that she's got me. It looks really good, and like you can put your own games onto it. So I'll be able to play handheld Pokemon again, back in, you know, with a bit more. What's the word? Bit more clarity. Like I've still got a Game Boy Advanced SP, but like it's secondhand. I've had it for years. The backlight doesn't work super well, and you know it's a bit creaky, and yeah, so it'll be great to do that. And then obviously you can put ROM hacks onto it as well, so I can play that, you know, in bed, or you know, I can do so. I can imagine that Pokemon will always be about the channel. Not when I say always, I don't mean like they'll never. You know, there won't be. Of course, there will be times when I'm not playing it. It's not going to always be the other variety game we play, but yeah, you know, even after a little break, I'll always try and make another one. Another series, that is. Okay, so we've got our crocodilus meat. Oh, we're done. We're done. Okay, awesome. We need to just go get Bingles bits. Let's just get this leather, shall we? Man, I had a crazy... Well, it wasn't a crazy dream. It was just a quite intense dream last night. That I was in like this snowy forest land. And I think I had the dogs with me. Or 2 dogs anyway. And I had a shotgun or a rifle, and I guess I was some kind of survivor or survivalist or something. And I was tracking something, and then I found that this is a bit horrible, but it was like this like wild boar that had clearly been attacked by a bear, and I could see like the bear paws in the snow everywhere. So like ran away. Or not ran away, but like skipped away as quick as possible, you know, trying to be stealthy and stuff. Went up to this tree line. And then saw a bloody snow panther, which looked exactly like the snow panthers from Dunmoreau. Maybe I was in Dunmoreau. I guess that was it. And then that slowly turned. Once that realized, I guess once my brain realized, though, that's World of Warcraft. My brain was like, okay, time for a reality check, and a rogue unstealthed behind me and one-shotted me, and I died. And then I woke up. Right, here's our first bit of Bingles bits. Here's Blast and Kappa. Then we need what is hammer, screwdriver, and wrench. Didn't manage to get Emberstone Staff on Midi the Warlock. But I did get the wand, and I'm probably going to run Dead Mines again on her just to get, because the Staff of Staff of Westfall is okay, but Spirit, you know, I'd rather have the intellect as well and the stamina, just for, you know, for leveling. It's a lot better. If you're a priest and you do not a lot of healing, you know, it's definitely worth it. I did not mean to do that. We got two shamans. Okay, we've got to be careful here, because they might just start healing each other. We should be fine, though. There we are. There is the tool bucket with something in. A hammer. Now, I saw someone over here, so hopefully they've cleared it. They may be getting it now, actually. But that's fine, we'll just wait for the respawn. I think we're all good, actually. Brill, okay. Awesome. And then I think after this it's Red Ridge, probably. We're going in a few levels higher, but that's fine. We'll still do everything. Like, I imagine these mongrels and poachers for assessing the threat will probably be grey at this point. But, you know, seven silver. At this point, nothing to turn your nose at. Right, let's go. So hand this in, hand that in. Where is our... God, is it still in? Is our Hearthstone still in? Oh no, it's Lakeshire Brill. For once, I actually changed it. Awesome. We've got... Maybe we go hand those in as well. We could do the wetlands run as well. We probably should get it out the way, to be fair. Let's get a bit more water. We're still at the point, it's quite a new conjure water, so we're not getting like loads per... Yeah, we're getting 4 per summon. Right, over to Bingles it is. It's pretty early, so there's not many people on. Just me and Rat. But yeah, it's been nice and busy, and there were a lot of people chatting last night, which was good. For anyone who's interested in Honor Bound, the guild, and sort of what we plan on, just in case you're ever thinking of maybe joining us, my big thing, and I guess it's that the guild is kind of an extension of the idea of the channel, that it's sort of community focused, and you know, ideas of like being kind to each other and, you know, supporting each other and stuff like that. That is the main thing of it, you know, and I wanted to make a place where people who were either new to the game or coming back or just wanted like an enjoyable place to level, that they could come and they could just have a good chat, and they're not going to be worried about being dragged into, you know, I don't know, political talk or anything like that. You know, a space where people can sort of foster, I don't know, a chilled out atmosphere where people can just enjoy playing the game and have a laugh and stuff like that. So that was sort of the main core of it and why I started it. Obviously, it was also a place for any community people to come as well, and we've got a few, and we've got a few people who watch the videos, which is lovely. Hello, guildies. Thank you for all of your input to the guild. I hope you guys know how much I appreciate it. And then we've got some officers, who is a mixture of... Let me show you. The Maito. She's got two characters. That's Kirsty, that's my wife. She's got a rogue and her level 6 druid. And then there's me, Happi and Midi, and then we've got Alaska and Winona. They are... I think they're both from the original Honor Bound on Classic era. I believe that is so. I know Win, you watch some of the videos. Hey Win. Win has been awesome, just like helping, you know, with like setting the guilds up and all of that stuff. And Alaska's just I don't know, just a reliable person that I, you know, someone that I can rely on and that I can trust to. Oh, I trust all of them, obviously, but you know, that's why I chose them. And then we've got Gaia and Muffin. They are friends from another Discord server that I've been part of for, gosh, absolute years now. I think I joined in like 2018, 2017, something like that. And I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. It was a space where, because at this point I was still in my old job, and I know I've talked about that before. If you want to hear more about sort of my story, if you go to the video that's called World Mental Health Day, I talk about that a bit more. But basically, I was in a job that was very, very bad for me, for my health, both physical and mental. But after an awful traumatic shift of, you know, of work, I could come home, and you know, I've got real life friends. You know, of course, that they're still real life, but you know what I mean. Like, I've got friends who I see physically, but to be able to go home, log on to Discord, play a game, and then just chill with those people and just have a laugh, and I don't know, it really helped. And I guess it kind of inspired my sort of idea of what my community wanted to be like. So yeah, so obviously I trust those two loads, and they wanted to come back to Classic with the release of Anniversary, so they sort of came along, and then it just makes sense for them to be officers. But they're both lovely people. They both they've really I think if we were to look, they probably are our two highest levels, as well as Hummus and Tugrock here. Yeah, this like group, they've been really like pushing it hard. They, Muffin and Gaia are going to pretty much be our sort of raid people in terms of, I know Muffin's going to raid lead, Gaia will probably do a lot of the organizational stuff as well. He's been great with just like sorting out discords and stuff like that, and it's kind of let me just manage the community and stuff like that. Obviously I haven't been able to invest as much time into the characters, but now that we've got, now we're just focusing on Happi, things have already jumped. I think we were level 15 2 episodes ago. Now that we're 21, I'll be able to do like more around the guild. But yeah, my focus, I suppose, is more like the social stuff and growing the guild and things like that. And it's good that I can rely on people to do different things that, people want to do raid and more. I'd love to see the guild raid well and stuff like that. I'm not going to be a weekly raid login kind of person. It's just not my interest. I'd like to do all the raids eventually. But I'm not going to be like, I need to max out every single bit of, I'd like to just get a level 60 character, get some decent gear, have a laugh with people on Discord and stuff like that. But if you want to join and you're into raiding, but maybe you don't, like myself, like I've just said, you don't want to have to like be there every week and all of that stuff. It's never going to be like that. They're going to take it seriously because I know what those two are like. They raid in Final Fantasy 14. It is 14, isn't it? Yeah, and stuff like that. And they're big gamers, so they will take it seriously without being sweaty. And we've talked about it in officers chat about kind of what we want from that. If people are new to raiding, you're more than welcome. Even if we get to the point where we're doing Molten Core and you're level 58 and we've got enough level 60s, you can come along as well. Like that, we're not going to be like looking at raid logs and stuff like that. Things like, you don't need to come with a full suite of world buffs. I think we'll probably say, try and get Dragon Slayer because, it's very, it drops regularly and realms tend to have like the old realm that I was on had a website where you could get it daily. Dead easy to just jump in and get that, and that kind of just, those buffs are almost as better than like having some good gear. Like as long as you get those buffs, and if you end up getting a Hackar buff as well, which won't be for a while, obviously, it kind of just, I don't know, it kind of makes classic rating, I don't want to say a joke, but it's not hard. We've been doing it. People have been doing it on private servers for years. All of that private server knowledge got transferred to Classic Era over the past few years, and now it's come again in Anniversary, but everything's been like super defined and refined. So yeah, if you want to comment, but maybe like, oh, I don't want to go to like a guild where it might be all like I have to perform at my best at all times and stuff like that. I don't want to say that we're just going to walk in and having a laugh and being like, oh, we wiped 400 times, haha, that was fun. Obviously, people will want to make progression. We're just trying to get that balance of like fun and, I don't know, not taking it seriously, but progression, I guess. Okay, I think this is 50. God, we are so behind on our herbalism. But now at least we know we can get Mage Royal. I should grab all this, shouldn't I? Grab that. And this. So yeah, it seems like on this side of the lock there's higher level herbs, so that will be worth doing, I think, at some point. Earth roots, that might still be yellow for us. It is awesome. Sweet. So a couple of hand-ins here. And then I think we'll do the wetlands run. Why not, eh? Grab this silver leaf before we go up here. Why is the music not playing? There we go, that's better. I don't know why that was disabled. What's happened there?
I've the finest wares in the land.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah, I'll start keeping this stuff to sell it. The auction house, you know, the economy's starting to take off a little bit now, so you can actually sell this stuff for like at least a somewhat decent chunk of change. Alright, that's that done. Look at Happi, what a little legend. Little screenshot. Go. Flash wave, print screen. Sweet. Handle that in and let us do the wetlands run. You know what? We're getting close to half an hour and I don't think there's any point showing this. Oh, you know what? We'll do the Algaz Gauntlet. Why not? Because that quest is on the way. That might... it might get us to Ding. That would be good if it did. Then we'll leave it there, and then I'll meet you probably back in Redridge. I think that sounds like a good idea for the next episode. Yes, we'll go do that. Yeah. Let's get buffed. Let's get a bit more water. We could fly to Ironforge and get teleport Ironforge, actually. That would be good. What have we got coming up? Frostward, yeah. Conjure food. We're not doing fire stuff, so yeah. Obviously, we're role-playing as a... Can we get an invite? Right, they're getting the last one, so at least we're going to get the spot for ourselves. That is fine. We'll just do our thing here. Oh, good guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is one of you a paladin yet? There you go. Okay, awesome. I love this quest. There's something just... I mean, I shouldn't say this seeing as I've got a horde character. Something about just, like, killing orcs. You know, it's just... It's Warcraft 101, isn't it? If you're an alliance, that is. Don't tell me, right. I swear, if this is like... If you can go up here and there's more orcs... And I've never seen this before, that will be nuts. There is as well. What the hell? I have never seen this. That is awesome. Genuinely had no idea. Sorry, yeah, I was saying, so we're sort of role-playing as a pure Frost Mage, so we're not using fire stuff. Obviously, we're using arcane stuff as well, but obviously one of the reasons is it just kind of makes the character a bit more interesting, but also gonna save so much money from not using fire and not training them. If you look at what we haven't got yet, it's like a non-trained bit. We've already saved 48 silver by just not getting them. We're not going to get that. That's another 30 already. Another 30. You see, we're just going to save so much money. Like, all the... Pyroblast doesn't really count, but... You know, that last level of Scorch. We're more interested about the stuff before level 40. Like, I don't know. I mean, Fire Ward maybe, but if we are playing a Frost Mage, we probably shouldn't use it. We may need it when it comes to raiding and stuff. You know, like there, you're just going to save, like, one... You know, we're going to save money for the mount. You can also save money on Midi, the Warlock. Oh dear. Because they get their free mount. So I don't need to worry about saving money for them. I'm obviously going to help Maito out, Kirsty, with hers as well. But yeah, it just means we should have a little bit more money eventually. Ouch. Let's get you frozen. This is the last grunt that we need. Could you please... Stop doing that, thank you. There we go. Right, we need scouts apparently. So let's have a little drinky and some food. Cool place, cool little zone. Nice little, sort of little tucked away. Lovely. Right, there's a scout that we need. There's another. We're doing a nice bit of damage at the moment, which is good to see. Those big crits are awesome. Okay, there's 3. That's a scout as well. Awesome. Not a problem at all. We've probably got enough health and mana just to get this one out as well. Get this one down, should I say. And then we'll do another little food and drinky to get the last 2. Oh, we don't need to because we leveled up. Awesome. Let's max out Piercing Ice, and then we'll probably get a bit more of Ice Shards. So yeah, that's just a flat 6% increase on our frost damage. Yeah, I'm not going for the whole AoE build. I just want our frost bolts to be as awesome as possible. There's another scout for us there. think the rest of these are grunts. You're a scout, okay. Okay, we're going to try something here. Blink away. Awesome. There's another scout shooting us there, but we'll be fine. We're going down the tunnel, and I believe this hand in is... Where is that hand in, actually? Wait, are we done? Traverse Dunalgaz, is it once we get to the end here? And then it's at Menethil Harbour, yeah? Or maybe once we get through it will trigger? Lots of skeletons here. I wonder if that's people doing the wetlands run. Do a little U-turn here. And I think it triggers once we get through here. Who's this? It's Batate. Alright, that's that quest complete. Okay, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this episode of Happi the Mage, our Frost Mage, Happi the Gnome, the Frost Mage, in WoW Classic, what is wrong with my brain? WoW Classic, the anniversary realm on the EU. It's Thunderstrike if you want to join us. Whisper anyone in Honor Bound, or you can whisper me directly. I do not mind, but yeah, anyone can invite. Are you a bot? You haven't named your pet? That's the first possible offense on the Happi scale of is this a bot? Right. Yes, I will leave you guys now. I might go do some Pokemon. When we next meet up, I'll probably either be in Red Ridge. I may have picked up a few of these, but we've really got to look at getting these done. This is going to drop to grey soon. Obviously, this one's already grey. That will drop soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. And bye for now.